Yes, guys, we're here today with some OGC Nice VFL clips. And now, this is from the ICC group stage, and I have to be honest, absolute horror show. I'm going to show you the highlights. You have to see how we lost some of these games. And honestly, all in all, weren't great from us. Not going to lie, an awful night from us. But it's just a disaster class. Check out these clips. Make sure you like the video. Leave some comments. If you're about on VFL, let me know. We'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, first game up we're going to show you is the game against VFL Bilbao. And now when I have to tell you, there's parts of this game which are going to break my heart to even show you. And our left back, as you can see here from early doors, is about to be in for absolute abuse. Look at this. This honestly is probably going to sum up a lot of what you see. But a lot of it is also, as you're going to see in a minute, abuse on my left back. My left back felt some pain. Listen, it's a lucky goal. You've got to feel it. But as you're about to see, this listen, I don't know my left back's positioning, don't know what he's doing here as well, but as you're about to see, pure abuse onto him. This is over and over and over again. They did have one lad in the middle, has an afro. You can probably see him on the right of your screen now. He was unbelievable, this guy here, at finding this pass. It is obviously very meta ball. It's very typical VFL 11s and all that stuff as well. People play very boring. He wasn't just one of them players. He actually dictated the game very well and very strong. Sent him for chips there though. But regardless, we take a 2-0 lead. We're getting abused with some of the LBYs, some of the dinks in behind. It's almost cyberbullying. They try the other side now as well. But actually, he picks the ball up. It's instant every time. Left back positioning was woeful in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Told him as well. He knows. But look at this. They love this ball. And I actually think this was the cause of a lot of our problems. It's just so many times. That, when I tell you, the mood in the party absolutely went flat. And it's harsh. He's tried to clear the ball. And only a yellow, by the way. He tries to clear the ball. The game doesn't allow him to lock on. He fouls. We give away a penalty. Off we go. But we have chances to then come back into the game, create something, maybe get a chance back, go back 3-1. We're not taking chances. And then it just kind of starts falling back to the same old routine of what was happening before. But I'll let you see a couple of these clips and I'll jump back in when the abuse starts. I have to jump back in quickly there. How on earth that didn't end up going in, I will never know. But here is the abuse. Here we go. It's just constant, man. It's a great save from the keeper, but honestly, look. Come on, man. Yo, people love meta ball far too much, man. Honestly, another great save from the keeper. It's just constant meta ball. It's constant abuse on us. And my poor fullbacks, man. Listen, they don't help themselves. Like, if you're getting abused this many times and you're not switching on to it eventually, I have to start blaming you. I guess that. My fullback did claim he had some delay, but yeah, look, the keeper's absolutely bailing us out here as well. Luckily, they were going near post with a few of these. Do get him done there, but again, it's just over and over again on this LBY. I promise you, I've cut out plenty of these LBYs. And again, listen, it's worked for them. It's what gets you goals. I personally can't. I get quite bored with it all. But like, I remember you used to play VFL and whatever. I know a few of you played before. It wasn't really like this. People used to play, like, actually just try and play ball, play football. I got sent to the shops on that one, by the way. Absolutely snapped me. But people used to try and play and actually recreate stuff in real life, realistic stuff. It has just changed to constant meta ball, whether it's flicking the ball up 62 times and hitting something. And it may sound bitter, it may sound salty. I don't care, not bothered. It is a constant thing on this game. People absolutely love just to fully abuse it, fully blitz it, and to be honest, it works for them. So I can't really talk too much on it as well. But I'm going to be honest, we were 2-0 up. We end up losing 3-2. We don't switch on to the one thing that was obviously undoing us all game long. It is our fault completely. We've fallen apart. I just look around and it's just absolute. I just feel lost. With a lot of them, I just feel lost with them. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going into game number 2. I'm going to allow some of the highlights to play. I'm going to jump in and out with it as well. Updating some points as well. I hope you're enjoying the video. As I said, press like on it as well. Helps a lot, and subscribe to the channel. Here's some highlights for number 2. I cannot tell you how that is not a penalty. I'm just going to have to jump in with that one because that was just, I thought it was a penalty. The party went flat. We all expected a penalty. this is actually what comes to a goal, and that is honestly, I felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. And if it wasn't for this moment here, who put that white line there? Who put white lines there that affect me like that? Oh, horror show, honestly. Our goals were obviously quite a lot like that, just fluky little stuff in moments. We got a little bit of luck, but at the same time, we're dealing with stuff like this. I didn't want to get onto a keeper because he did save us, but he admitted himself that was just not ideal. And right before half time, he probably could have cleared it and got rid of it. But the same thing's catching us out at back post. It's really causing some issues, and we give a penalty away from it. Another weird penalty to give away, and this one is a silly one. We don't actually really need to be doing that either, but we give it away. We put ourselves under pressure, and now look, there we go. 2-1 down, and we're chasing again. And this is the problem with our team. When something goes wrong, not gonna lie, heads go down. People start getting a bit moody, which is something that has to fix. A lot of misplaced passes or poor unlucky things like that as well. Right idea, just not coming off. Doesn't feel connected, doesn't feel like it's really working. And it's just over and over again. Silly forced passes like there from me. We are just generally struggling to connect fully. We go 3-1 down. Bob's your uncle, fan as you are. All the other nonsense on it as well. This is it. We lose 3-1. Not a way to start the session. 2 down as well. We were 2-0 up in the first game, 1-0 up in the second game, and we end up losing both. We lose our first 2 games in the group stage, and obviously pretty much fighting a losing battle, if not already out. This is the way we're starting the VFL season, and it's not ideal. We did have some trialists. We'd have a few people trying out. How has that not gone in? But anyway, we are trying some people out, and we're going with it as well. So I have a slight excuse, but to be honest, it's just not good enough. It's just, there's too many moments there. Like, we're just not having that extra moment. That final little thing maybe doesn't fall for us. But again, we are pushing. We're trying to play a certain way. We don't really want to spam the LBYs and do all that. No one really enjoys it. We get a goal. Actually, a pretty well worked goal in the end, to be honest. I did cut out a lot at the start. Half time, we go in 1-0 up. So really, something to really work off. Again, we're ahead. There's chances that are falling, and maybe just that last pass or that last decision isn't quite good enough. But again, it falls. Send these up to the shops. And again, I'm not going to lie to you. The first one, I think I did everything right. Hit the post unlucky. That one there, awful. I overpowered that one. That is my bad. I do take responsibility, and I kid you not, they go down the other end. We are now 1-1. It does fall on me, that moment there as well. They get through the team way too easy, but that has to fall on me. Again, we lose the ball away in silly little areas. And that, let me re-show you that. Wow. That is our night as a whole. I'm not going to lie to you. This is what we're dealing with. It is tough, it's rough, whatever, but we lose this game. We're out of the tournament. My heart sinks. We give away a penalty because everybody's kind of giving up at this point. We know we're out. All in all, absolutely awful. But guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do highlights every weekend. Hope to see you there and everything down below.